Hey guys, today is December 19th and I wanted to just give you guys a quick little update. So, not a lot has really gone on in the last couple days. Um, oh snap! I got engaged. It's crazy. Me and my boyfriend have been together for going on 4 years in January, and we've been talking about getting engaged and everything, getting married and what we want and everything for a while now. But me and my friend were just at the mall, and I was like, we need to look at rings to give Carl an idea of what we want, what I want. So if he does ask, then he has an idea of what ring to get. Well, I found this one. This was originally about $1,300 just for the ring. It's not even an engagement ring, but it was on sale 50% off. So they couldn't hold it or anything, and I was gonna put it on like my account. But apparently, like if you do that, you have to start making payments, so you're basically like buying it. So I texted him. I was like, "Hey, dude, this ring is like perfect, and it's half off. It's 50% off, so it'll be a little bit over 800." And I was like, so you should probably get up here and get it because it's beautiful, it's perfect. And so he came up there, and while he was on his way, I had to look for a wedding band to go with it because it's not an engagement ring. So finding a wedding band was kind of harder than what we had thought. What do you want, dude? What do you want? I love you. So the wedding band actually cost more than the ring itself. And it's because we have it, like there's one part that goes on the top and one part that goes on the bottom. So it's like a double band. But anyway, I was like, you need to come up here. Like this is it. Like this is the ring I want. It's beautiful. So he came up there and we picked out his wedding ring, my wedding ring, and the wedding band, and we got this engagement ring. And then I had to take my friend home, and we met here, and I had the whole thing put together, and I was like, "Ooh, look it, it's so beautiful!" Like when we get married, I'm gonna be like, "Oh my gosh, look at bam, it's my ring," and we were just like joking around, and so I went to go put it away, and he grabbed the engagement ring and got down on one knee, and I was like, dude, seriously, get up, like get up off the floor, stop messing around, don't play with my emotions. And so he got up and he kind of chuckled, and I turned to do something, and I turned back to him, and he was on his knee, and he got down on his knee again, and he grabbed the ring, and he was like, will you marry me? And I was like, Carl, seriously, stop. And he's like, no, like I'm not even kidding, will you marry me? And I'm like, get what? No, get up off the floor. Like you can't. What are you doing? And I was like, are you for real right now? And he's like, yes. Will you marry me? And I was like, oh my god, this is real life. You're not kidding. Oh my god, yes. And I bawled. I've never cried tears of happiness like I did that at that time. And it was perfect because like the boys were running around and they were being obnoxious, and we were just kind of in our own little moments, and it was absolutely the best thing ever. And once he did that, I was like, oh my god, we gotta go tell everybody. We had to go to your parents. I had to go to my parents. And he was like, oh god, maybe I shouldn't have done this. Just kind of kidding around. I was like, really, Carl? Let's go. So I went to his mom's, and then we went to my parents. My parents didn't believe me. Like I told them my mom was doing something, and she sat down, and I was like, bam. I was like, and my dad's like, what is that? I was like, it's an engagement ring. My mom's like, what? No, it's not. I was like, yes, it really is. I was like, he asked me to marry him. My dad's like, really, get out of here, Steph. I was like, are you serious? I was like, okay, Carl, I guess show him. I was like, pull out your wedding ring and I'll pull out my band. And as we were doing that, it finally hit. I'm like, oh my god, they're not kidding. And my dad started crying, and my mom got really teary-eyed, and they're like, oh my god, finally, like I'm so happy, I can't believe it. And it was a nice, I mean, it was really nice. It was pretty cool. I'm like, ooh, I was like, I was like, have a good night at work, my fiance, and just being silly because it's a really great thing. So that's that. That happened on the 17th, so that was pretty snazzy. Um, but as far as like gastric bypass stuff, I've been doing soft or pureed foods. I'm able to tolerate at least 3 or 4 tablespoons of refried beans and 4 tablespoons of, um, I think it's 4 ounces actually, of pudding. Um, Also, tonight I tried tuna with Greek yogurt. I tried 2.6 ounces of tuna because it had like 16 grams of protein, and then only 2 tablespoons of Greek yogurt, the plain one, because the plain one has 4 grams of sugar in it, and I'm only able to tolerate 4 grams, otherwise I dump. So I only did 2 tablespoons of the Greek yogurt mixed in with the tuna, and I was able to keep that down. Like, so far, so good. But yeah, that ended up having like 23 grams of protein in it, and I was super stoked. So that's where we're sitting at right now. Tomorrow I'm probably gonna have some mashed potatoes and go get another tuna packet and have that for dinner because we're going over to Carl's parents' house for ribs. Also, I start my soft foods Monday, so I'll start like transitioning from the pureed to soft. Hasn't been really that difficult. Just the figuring out, oh crap, I just drank, I can't eat for a half an hour thing has really been kind of getting me. But other than that, there hasn't been any issues. No, I'm not struggling to get my protein in, not struggling to get water in. I can take bigger drinks now than what I was able to. But yeah, I'm not hungry at all ever. I had to kind of force myself to eat, which is crazy, but it'll be okay. I did step on the scale the other day. I know I'm naughty. But I weighed 205 the other night, which I had like baggy clothes on and baggy sweatpants on, and it was night. So I don't know. I'll just stay with the 206 that I was at the doctor's office. It's only a pound. I'm just trying not to become consumed with my weight. I'm just going based on how clothes feel right now. But yeah, I just thought I'd update you guys and let you know that I am engaged, which was the best thing that has happened so far, along with the surgery. But the engagement's really kind of triumphs the surgery. But yeah, I'll keep you guys posted. I'll update next week after I go to my psychotherapist and figure out what I weigh then. And then, oh my god, sorry. I know, I'm just so tired. I know. Sorry. Once I figure out what I weigh then, and then update you guys with how the transition from soft foods is going. But okay, guys, have a good night, and we'll see you later.